He's our expert in the state of Michigan Department of Licensing and Regulatory Affairs universe. And Dave's going to tell us a little bit about what's going on in the Elevator Safety Board. And then Terri, who's actually on the Elevator Safety Board as its chairman, will also give us an update. Go ahead, Dave.
Okay, the latest and greatest news is that LARA is moving towards non-participation by the schools. We presented at the Boiler Board that we would like it increased to reflect that medical seat be put on the board, that K-12 schools seat be put on the board, and that a college and university seat be put on the board. But with the move by LARA to minimize the authority that the board has and the work that they perform, they're moving, and you can see if you go in the past 9 months on LARA's website to any board meetings, you'll see that they've been canceling most of the board meetings in favor of the individual boards, departments making decisions rather than the boards. So we're getting less and less participation from the general public and from our interest group because they're not going to hear them.
Do you believe that these administrative changes compromise safety in schools, colleges, universities, and hospitals, David?
I do believe that people that may not know anything about a particular group of items, such as electrical or boilers or elevators, may be making decisions that could impact the public safety in the future.
At the moment, there's no holdup. These administrative changes don't produce any holdup, but we've spoken in our previous blog post that the way the meetings are conducted, the open hearing session to begin with, to open a meeting, and then another public comment period after the end, that's another area. But I think, just to summarize what David said, is that we cut open this project back a year, almost 2 years ago, frankly, because we didn't think that we were getting a strong user interest in the building codes and standards. And it looks like it's not quite the case where events have overtaken us, but the point may now be moot because that boards are having a lot of their authority taken away from them. Now, the area of variances, we may have to talk differently, but I think in general, I think at least half of what we're trying to do is still worth pursuing. So in the interest of time here, Dave, we'll carry on. We'll do another update on this late January. Dave, Terri, could you just give a little update from the point of view of as the chairman of the Elevator Safety Board, what your thoughts are on any of this?
Oh, I'm not actually the chair. I'm just a member of the board. It's unfortunate that LARA is moving in this direction. The board members volunteer their time and their expertise in trying to ensure that people who are qualified to sit for their exams and licensing and variance requests, that all points of view are looked at and considered before allowing someone to undertake such serious work that could impact public safety. I hope in the future that some action could change the way that they're moving forward. I don't know that will happen, but I do hope that someone at some level will listen to reason and see that the boards serve the public in a very positive way, and that it really is the best way to move forward in divisions that are very specialized, like elevators and plumbing, boiler, electrical, etc. And hopefully we can get it cleared up and continue business as we have to ensure the safety of the public.
What are your thoughts about the way the meetings are conducted? That was an area that I think Dave is still advocating for, that there be a public comment period before the meetings are undertaken. What are your thoughts on that? Since you sit through a few of them.
I fully support public comment at the beginning of the meeting. I believe that it does give the public a chance to speak on an item that may be in the agenda, and that will be their only option before a vote is undertaken. If we have public comment at the end, it's too late to address any concerns. One example that I can think of is, if specifically for elevators, is if an elevator project is being undertaken in a building, perhaps other occupants have some concerns that haven't been fully addressed by the owner. Having public comment at the beginning of the meeting allows those individuals to speak to the board about their concerns before the variance is heard or voted on. And I think that's very beneficial for everyone involved.
Well, that's right. If you listen to your classical New England public meeting, I do believe that that's generally what's followed. So what's going on with the state of Michigan and the way those meetings, I'm sure they may have the reasons. We may not like the reasons, but they have the reasons. So I'm glad you brought that out. I don't want this call to go on too long. I'm grateful for your time. And we will do another update next month, probably closer to the end of January. So thanks very much for your time, Dave and Terri.